My dearest brother, hello. Today, man, I'm going to help you understand how to live a good life. I'm going to give you 4 pillars that you can follow really easily, and you can go from a mediocre life to a good life, maybe even a great life. Okay, man, let's begin. The first thing, my brother, the first pillar is diet, okay? I'm going to tell you something right here, man. You ready? It is to eat real food, not processed food, not crap food, not sugary food. It's just to eat real food. So for example, a piece of broccoli is real, a carrot is real, a lentil is real, a chickpea is real. Now, this is my vegetarian bias coming in. Let me drop that. A chicken breast is real. If you eat these foods, which are real, every single day, consistently, in moderation, with consciousness, eating them slowly, and you don't eat the other foods, which aren't even food, because you've been conditioned to think that this stuff, these food-like items and products, are food. They're not. When you get your eye in, you will see it. You will see food versus not food. You will see real food, brother. Yes? It's so simple, man. Honestly, it's so simple. Again, like, I understand what I'm doing here. I'm trying to transmit to you the understanding of what real food is, and I just, like, all I'm asking you to do, man, all I'm encouraging you to do is just eat food. Normal food, real food. But do you see how, like, corrupt the world has become, or how corrupt we have become? Let's take some more responsibility. We have become so lost, so asleep, because we do not know how to see or recognize real food. Well, I say that, man, you do. Now you do, okay? Now you know, because I'm telling you, you do. Now you know what real food is. You can go in a supermarket, man. You can go down different aisles, and bro, like, most of the stuff is not real. You want single ingredient foods. Just eat a sweet potato, bro. To be honest, man, I actually don't like them as much. I thought I did, and I don't. Obviously, man, you can eat your food and enjoy it, bro. Enjoy your food. But the point here is to eat real food and to eat it consistently without the crap. Now, here's a good question though, man. How much crap can we have? We can have a little bit of crap. Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know, man. For example, if I enjoy honey, right? Raw honey, which again is actually a great food. It's real. Yeah, man. Like if I'm having a more of like a relaxed day, brother, I will get my spoon, get my honey, and enjoy some. But to be honest, man, I have noticed that like it kind of like has my energy and mood crash, and I don't really feel too good after having too much honey. So, you know, go easy on the honey. That's advice for me. But brother, like, yeah, so, you know, give yourself some leg room, man, some wiggle room, rather, for a little bit of indulgence here and there, man, you know? Enjoy. I would say maybe like 80% disciplined, not even 90% disciplined, 10% enjoy, indulge, whatever. Well, you gotta live, man, you know? So, dude, here it is, okay? What you need to do is create an agreement with yourself about which foods that you eat. Really, if you want me to be honest, you actually need to have a diet transformation. Fresh food is the best. It has the most prana. It has the most life. And also, man, for you to eat healthily, you kind of got to make your own food. You know, make yourself a beautiful salad. And man, like, I can show you how to do that. I will show you how to do that at some point. It's really, really good. But then, on top of that, allow yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Maybe a cheat day once a week. And then go from there. Yeah? Okay, man, so the next thing is exercise. Dude, to live a good life, the second pillar is exercise. Brother, it's so simple. It's honestly so simple. You just exercise. A minimum of 3 times a week. Ideally, like 5 times a week. Maybe 6 times a week. I've done it where like I do it 7 times a week, but yes, I forgot to caveat this last video. When I train 6 times a week, as I do, I don't do like a full hour. Bro, I do like 25 minutes. And then I'll go for like a walk or two in the day. My training is like bodyweight training, pull-ups, squats, dips, bit of weights as well. Brother, it's so simple. Or maybe it's just a run for you. Maybe you go for a run, like a couple times a week, 3 times a week. Brother, just exercise. It's so simple. When you do it, I want you to have this in mind as the framing. Exercise is the most powerful and natural antidepressant. You just immediately feel less depressed. You just immediately feel better. It's like, man, you know? I shouldn't need to tell you this, but I am, because some of you brothers need the reminder, okay? All right, so I don't think there's much to say on exercise, man, to be honest. Find your favorite way of training and train, bro. You should be doing this. Come on, bro. Okay, man, we're moving on, okay? We're moving on. You know this, man, come on. The next one is, and this is so important, bro, so important. The next pillar for a good life, man, come on, is sleep. It took me years to figure this out. I once had a freaking awakening in a philosophy class when I was, it wasn't to do with the philosophy, bro. It was actually me to like introspecting and feeling like, why do I feel so crap? Like, why? And it just hit me suddenly. It's because I didn't sleep very well. And like, hear me when I say that. Hear me. It's not just that I didn't sleep very well. No, I didn't say that very well. I didn't say that very powerfully. Let me say that again. My consciousness was being lowered by the lack of sleep. That's what was going on, bro, okay? And I just realized it, and like, bro, I texted my dad, like, oh man, I figured it out. I figured it out, bro. I didn't call my dad bro. I should have. I said, oh dad, it's sleep. I need to have better sleep. And bro, I was really pissed off with my dad. You know why? Because he responded, he's like, yeah. In the context of a good life, in the context of a healthy life, like, you know, he basically didn't validate my awakening. So always validate your brother's awakenings. Okay, when someone's realized something, man, meet them there, be with them there. That's a special sacred place. But to be honest, man, this is through text, so I don't blame my dad. Love that guy, by the way. My dad's a really good man. Like, you should know this, man. Like, I am the way I am because of my dad and my mum. Okay, I have a great dad and a great mum. They've helped me. They haven't modeled these things per se. My dad runs, and my family, like, my dad eats pretty healthy. And like, you know, yeah, but that's just about me and my family, bro. But the point was, like, what was it? Sleep, yeah. I realized on that day, in that philosophy class, that I need to sleep better. But that was years ago. It took me more than half a decade until I actually started to really get strict about my sleep. And let me tell you how to do it. I'm gonna make a dedicated video on this at some point. I don't know when, at some point. For sleep, brother, it starts the night before. Choose your bedtime. For me, it's 9:30 p.m. So 1 hour before that, I wind down. You cannot access me, bro. You wanna talk to me, bro? I'm sorry, you can't. That's what I've had to choose. And bro, like, it's hard. I have some people, like, I don't know, man. It's mostly my brother Faizan. We're just speaking and we go late. I have to cut off our calls or our whatever meetings and stuff because I gotta go to bed, bro. You gotta be strict. You gotta be quite rigid, actually. Yeah, even I go 5 minutes over here and there. I'm like, oh man, I went 5 minutes over. Damn it, right? Have strong boundaries. Yeah. So find your bedtime. Could be 10:30, 11:30, whenever. I recommend before midnight. Then go 1 hour back and identify that as your wind down time. So for me, go to bed at 9:30. My wind down time is 8:30 p.m. No screens, no blue light, dim the lights, and just do nothing, bro. Just brush your teeth, do some yoga, do some breathing, do some meditation, open a window, get some night air, some sweet night air, man. I love night air. Day air is okay, but night air, You know that awesome night air, man? Like in the summer or even in the autumn, bro. Ooh. So yeah, man, do that. Just hang out with the night air. It's awesome, man. So now that you've wound down because you've been doing your yoga and stuff, treat your bed and your bedroom like a sanctuary. Imagine you are walking into a temple. What kind of respect would you have? You'd slow down, you'd be washed, you'd be conscious. So my advice is go to bed consciously. If you don't know how to do that, man, meditate 5 or 10 minutes before and just be. Just sit with your back straight and just breathe. Okay, man. So now, the fourth and final pillar for you to live a good life is spiritual practice. This is one that some of you brothers don't have. Some of you brothers think you can get away with this. No, you cannot. Surrender to the spiritual life. Understand that you actually need to do spiritual practice every single day. Even if it's like 5 or 10 minutes, man. Get it in. And again, like, try not to do it from your ego. So try not to do it for you. Try to do it for the sake of doing it. Yes? Try to do it for a higher purpose. Do it for your higher self. Do it so you can live from a higher place of consciousness. And how do you do spiritual practice, man? It is ever so easy. To do spiritual practice is just to honor God through action, through selfless action and practice. It is to meditate with your spine straight for 10, 15, 20 minutes. It is to learn and do yoga, true yoga, Kriya yoga, Kundalini yoga, other forms of yoga, Jnana yoga. If you like more physical yoga, you can do that too. I'm not going to expand on these spiritual practices. I want you to find the ones that you like. You probably already know this, man. I know some of you brothers like breath work, some of you brothers like meditation, some of you brothers are yogis. Good. Good, really good. Find your spiritual practice. It could even just be contemplation, brother. I love this. Meditation and contemplation. That's a great spiritual practice. Quietness, quiet sitting, spiritual practice. But it's this is the final point that you must understand. Brother, all of these 4 things, they come together. They weave in together. It is only with all of them do you have the good life. It's very windy right now, by the way, man. You probably can't hear it. But anyway, dude. Yes, understand this, brother. To live a good life, it's just these 4 things. Okay? Diet, exercise, sleep, spiritual practice. Remember this for the rest of your life. It's just these 4 things. Okay? You can do it, man. It's really easy. I feel amazing. Why? Because I do these 4 things every single day. I don't make excuses. Okay? Do the same, my brother. These 4 things, so simple. Just live correctly. Just live right. My brother, we're going to wrap things up here. Dude, I hope you've enjoyed a few of these videos. I know it's outside, it's nice. It's just the way things are right now. Okay, brother. Lots of love, man. Take care. And as always, man, peace.